The PPSh has a brand new aftermarket part. The Helical Magazine gives this a belt-fed like cooldown system. Today we're going to take it up against the Sentinel Artifact and see if we can conquer it, or will this overheat so much that it's too hot to handle. Of course, here is the loadout we're running with the PPSh. Not a whole lot of options, but we are rocking that tack stance laser again. And as you can see, we do have the exact same sort of HUD element as the belt-fed attachments on the LMGs. We have one magazine, I guess you could say, or just reserve ammo of 200 and something. It's probably 300. As we shoot, that little cooldown effect keeps going up on that center area, that center icon. And because this works just like the belt-fed attachment, I thought of no better map to test this out on, especially with the PPSh and my history with it, than the Tomb. Specifically, I'm thinking about the boss fight. The boss fight, you need to shoot for a decent duration of time into the Sentinel Artifact. So that's going to be the real test if this attachment is worth running or not. Now, you might have missed it because they didn't really put it in any patch notes, but the regular PPSh actually got a little bit of a buff. Historically, the PPSh had, I think, 71 bullets in its magazine, and we're out of ammo. That's not great. Let's go see how many rounds we usually have. 320. Okay, so that's not terrible, but I think that's definitely less than normal, but don't quote me on that. That's just a feeling, not a fact. But yes, historically the PPSh had like 71 bullets in its drum mag, but it was only like 56 or something here in Black Ops 6, so they changed that, which means that they gave us a little bit of ammo for the PPSh. Even in zombies, I do think it's a little bit extra, haven't confirmed yet, but either way, that's pretty cool. It's a little change. Ooh, that was a fast overheat. You know what? That's what we should do. After this round, we're gonna test and see how many rounds we can shoot before it gets overheated. In fact, no, I've got 100 rounds now. Let's turn off the rampage inducer and let's see if it's under 100 rounds. I betcha it might be. So let's just go to town here, going, and there's 49 before it gets overheated. Okay, now there's of course a big debate. Of course we get a double points. There's a big debate here. Lots of people think this belt-fed type of attachment should just be infinite ammo. I feel like that's just incredibly OP since it really doesn't have that many other downsides. Can I aim, please? I will admit that there is some good trade-off between the cooldown being maybe a little bit smaller than the biggest magazine, because it means that anytime you're not shooting, you're basically reloading, and it's proportional to how much you're shooting. So I don't know, it's hard to put into words. I don't think that was the most elegant way of putting it, but hopefully that makes sense. We just need to open up these doors. It's been a while since I've played it's been a while since I've played Call of Duty Zombies. I know I've said it for the past couple videos, but I am back from my honeymoon, and I know I also say that the Tomb is a stunning map, but you know what else is a stunning map? The place we live on. Every day it's stunning. We went to Montana and Canada for Jasper National Park, and it's beautiful. I'm gonna throw up some pictures for you because man, oh man, I normally don't like talking about personal stuff because, you know, zombies, but these places are just it got to the point where about halfway through the trip I was like, my camera's worthless because these places are just too beautiful that a camera can't even capture it. So thank you all for the support while I was gone, and I'm so happy to be back for Zombies Week. I don't know exactly when you're gonna see this, but I'm recording this during Zombies Week. It's always so weird. You record something, then they put out a piece of news, so you cover that, then you don't want to overwhelm people with too many videos. So I try to keep a nice, good, even pace in terms of the videos that I put out, that is. And there is our monocle. Now, the next time we get a bug round, I do want to test how many rounds we can shoot, because it looks like we can shoot quite a bit more rounds now that we've got this pack-a-punched, which is boding well. I remember watching some videos or hearing some comments really when I was away when this thing first came out, saying that it was basically really bad, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything now. It's too early. Look at that. My streamer luck is still here. And yay, we got a nice little crystal there. That's the only one we need to do over here. And a lucky double points. The Tomb's being so nice to me. The Tomb's being so nice. Oh, this crystal I think is like the worst luck you can get. That's okay. I don't need to do this before round 11 anyway. Yeah, we can definitely shoot a lot more rounds than before. Ammo looks like it will be a problem though, but that might just be the necessary trade-off. Who knows? Our next crystal we need to break, then it'll show up here, and then we should be good to go. But I do want to get that round 11 rare tool from the Dark Ether, so we're gonna just push one more round, and there's the last crystal. Great. Now, something I don't do too often in the tomb, but I want to try now is we can shoot this guy's head right there, that statue, and then we'll get a little bit of a Simon Says. It looks like we've got the X pattern here. We'll go up, down, up, down, up, down, all the way over there. Cool. Let's flip the round. And then all we have to do is, like I said, Simon Says this whole thing all the way like so. Then it was like this. This is an Easter egg I don't do too much, but I've been thinking a lot about the side quests and Easter eggs here in Black Ops 6. I thought this gave me salvage. Oh, it did. Okay. Well, I guess that's a good example. Ooh, yep. We've got this going. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go do the free Ether Tool Easter egg real quick. But as Black Ops 6 was being released, I was like everyone else, and I really believed that the side quests left much to be desired. I feel like they could have done more. I think they were a huge step in the right direction, and like thinking about Cold War, oh my goodness, the side quests are so much better here than they were in Cold War. Cold War, I couldn't even tell you more than like 1 or 2 side quests on every map, because I don't think each map had more than 1 or 2 side quests. And now I've got enough for double Pack-a-Punch, which I want to go do. But specifically talking about Black Ops 6, there are a lot of side quests, sort of like we see in the Tomb, where it's just you shoot 1 or 2 things, it takes you like 10 seconds or 20 seconds, it's really fast, and then you get something from it. Whether it's destroying all of the pots right here for a free self-revive, whether it's doing this for a free brain rot and some equipment, or a free ether tool or Pack-a-Punch crystal or something, there's a lot of that style of Easter egg, and that gets a little bit of criticism because it's fairly shallow, which is a very fair criticism, especially compared to some of the like Blood of the Dead-esque side quests we got before. But I do think this style of side quest actually has a role in zombies, especially modern zombies. And I think the Tomb and Reckoning and sometimes Shattered Veil is a great way of demonstrating that. You guys all know, basically, I have a love for the SAM trials because they challenge you with a gameplay challenge and reward you with a free perk, some more salvage, some more points. It's basically like the new way of point maximizing your game. I know it's not exactly the same as old point maximizing, but it's a way to get ahead. And when you have these really fast and simple Easter eggs, that's kind of exactly the same thing, where you just do this really simple or straightforward challenge, shoot all these cans off of this thing for Deadshot, shoot all these targets for a Pack-a-Punch camo, or Pack-a-Punch gun. It encourages you to reconsider how you spend all of your points, your resources, and perhaps even where you go within the map itself. Like for example, the Tomb here, instead of doing this on round 9 like I did all the time before, I now wait till round 11 till I have a purple tool, and then by that time, you know, I could have double Pack-a-Punch. Like, it changes the dynamic of how we play these maps, which is really good. But that being said, I 1000% agree with people when they say there's not like a meaty side quest. The meatiest side quest we have here in the Tomb is basically the golden armor, which is good. That's a good start, but I need your guys' help. What other sorts of side quests did we have in previous games that were very meaty, but without being like tedious or overly complicated, of course, but then whoops, sorry, got the wrong one. But then also, I just missed that one. Not only did they have a lot of good length to them and progression, but also were worth doing in the first place. Because I feel like going back and watching some old videos about old side quests, I keep thinking to myself, dang, I never did that back in, you know, Black Ops 3, like the spider bait. Spider bait's perfect example where it's such a cool Easter egg, and it might be worth it, to be honest. But after watching a guide, I was like, I don't feel like that's worth it to me. But then again, I'm probably missing out. Spider bait is probably like the best example of a side quest that we could bring back. So what are more examples of that sort of Easter egg spider bait? Because we can have more than one style of side quest. It doesn't need to be this uniform thing. We could have our cake and eat it too. That's one of my favorite things about zombies, is that they just do anything and everything they want to, if they have the time and development time for it, of course. And there's so much more to talk about the side quest, of course. We could talk about them fitting in with the map a little bit more. And one of my favorite things is side quests that actually feel like you're progressing through the map rather than just progressing through your progression that you do on every single map. I think that's a really big problem for a lot of people. And I don't want to spend too much time ranting about it, but it kind of a good way of thinking about it for me. I miss buildables, and I really want to talk about buildables maybe in a podcast episode coming up, or maybe a Dear Treyarch episode coming up. But what a buildable did, I don't know what the word is. It has pieces all around the map. They have buildable pieces all throughout the map. But what that did was it gave you a sense of discovery, but it also made it feel like progressing through the map was in a way progressing through your player progression, because I cannot get the zombie shield until I get to this specific area of the map, and then this specific area, then that specific area, and the one single buildable table. Whereas here with the crafting table, as soon as we have a crafting table, then we can have basically anything and everything from the crafting table. So I don't know, it's just an interesting dynamic that I think is worth talking about. Oh yeah, that RCXD driving, oh my goodness. Zombies immediately on me, let's go take care of them. And we need to go build this eye staff, but I want like tier 2 armor, maybe PhD first. And I bet you we're gonna get a legendary, or enough salvage for a legendary tool. We are from this. And you know what? Let's go ahead and pick up this ether tool. Oh my goodness, we still got the pickaxe with the event reward. I mentioned in the other video, I love the event reward here. This mannequin totally fits in line with the aesthetic of the Black Ops series. So cool. And here is our legendary weapon on round 13. And here's enough points for tier 2 armor, and now we can go complete this lockdown. I forgot to put on energy mine. That is okay, I guess we'll figure it out. We've got a double pack-a-punched PPSh legendary on round 14. I think we'll be okay. And we've got tac stance too, so we should be unstoppable here. That is, so long as we don't run out of ammo. I really do love this step. Like, even today, this, oh my goodness. As you can see, we've got parasites shooting us, and it's pretty chaotic. Oh, we're almost out of ammo. I don't have a secondary weapon, and I don't have enough for ammo, so let's just take out the purple things that we need to do. Maybe I could ether shroud and maybe get these guys. Come on. Oh, I think we got it. Let's go. Oh, that was close. No, wait, no, we didn't do it. Oh, we did. Okay, all right. I was like, no way. All right, now we have enough points for ammo. There we go. Let's go see if these lanterns are lined up the way we like it. Is there one up here? There is. Okay, I'm going to start over here since that one's pretty far away. We're going to go one right there, and then we will speed our way through, and it should be on the right side right there. And Archibald talked to us. Thank you much. And back in the dark ether we go. I was in MZC's chat. I was just thinking about this too. We were talking about zombies, as we always do. Love talking about zombies. And we mentioned, okay, so we've got bow tie and grapple hook. Okay, let's see what else we got. But I mentioned that I put the tomb above other maps like the giant from Black Ops 3, and that got people rattled. And which is fine, you know, we can all have our own opinions. And that's gonna be not the dinosaur, whatever not the dinosaur is. The giant, to me, I love the giant, dude. The giant is like, if you haven't played zombies before, the giant is like the perfect archetype for what a zombies map should be. It's got a good amount of camping spots, training spots. It has the Wonder Waff, but the Wonder Waff is a pretty average wonder weapon. It's not completely useless, but it's not this most overpowered thing either. So it teaches you. I learned a whole bunch of my zombie skills from the giant, especially if you want to learn how to train. Like, it's a really good map. It's one of the maps that I would highly recommend if you're learning zombies to go on. I mean, I know we say Liberty Falls is like the Kino, but I think Doris is better than Kino. But anyway, the problem is that every year the giant becomes more and more outdated, and I think especially with Liberty Falls and the tomb here, these are the kind of same, I guess, goal or style of zombie map. Very simple, straightforward, just kind of killing your zombies. I know everyone says, oh, the camo grind on Liberty Falls is a camo grind, but how many of us, be honest, how many, even the popular YouTubers, Mr. T Lexify the Smith Plays, those were the guys that I watched back in the day for Black Ops 3. Everybody played the giant way more than Shadows of Evil. Yes, we eventually came to love Shadows of Evil more, but we played the giant a whole lot more, which is fine. Like I said, you guys know on the channel, I'm a firm believer that all the zombie maps have their different roles and responsibilities too, but the Giant doesn't really have a main quest, and it doesn't really have that many side quests either. Oh, look at that amalgam way over there. I don't know if we'll have enough ammo to take care of them. We will certainly try. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Yes, we can. It's got some cool lore stuff. It's got some nice little tidbits here and there with the fly trap, and you know, the Giant in Black Ops 3 has the monkey bomb Easter egg with the teleporters and the giant robot. It's really good. But in terms of the amount of content, Tomb easily wins over that because it has like an actual main quest and a whole bunch of side quests that, in my opinion, are really worth doing. And we can get going on this main quest here. Thank you. Now, I'm not saying the Tomb is like this pinnacle of the zombie franchise. If it were up to me, I'd have a lot less Liberty Falls and a lot less Tombs and a whole lot more Citadels, Terminuses, and Reckonings for sure. But the reason I bring this up is because whenever I'm doing the Tomb Easter egg, I really like it. It's so simple. It's so stupid. It's not challenging whatsoever. Do not get me wrong, but I really like this sort of lockdown after lockdown, trial after trial, very much reminiscent of the Sentinel Artifact, trial after trial in order to get to the Sentinel Artifact. And then using the Eye Staff is just really good. Oh my goodness, we're gonna lose this. How am I gonna lose this? Come on now. And I think if you're getting on board with zombies and you've played Liberty Falls, I think this is a decent-ish Easter egg to do. I don't think it like lines up super well, just a different style. I think actually Terminus has the next kind of best straightforward Easter egg if you're new to zombies. And it's also the launch map. I wonder if they did that on purpose. But anyway, that's just to say that I do like the streamlined approach that the Tomb has. I don't want every map to be like that. I would prefer if like only one map per year was like Liberty Falls or the Tomb and the rest were super complex. Oh my goodness, look at all that energy. But I also admit that we live in a community with a whole bunch of other people and a whole lot of other preferences, and so I can at least understand why these simpler Easter eggs can be fun at times, because dang it, sometimes I feel like a simple Easter egg, you know? Sometimes I don't feel like doing Citadel Day More or Reckoning all the time. Man, I've done a lot of those orbs, man. Let's pick it up and head on over. That's collapsing, very nice. It has a good flow. It has such a good pace if you're using the Eye Staff the whole time. Each of these trials are not that big of a deal and you just fly through it. And I know there's different styles in zombies, of course, but nothing in the Giant really compares to this sort of thing, which is probably not fair to say because that was like, you know, like the 4th ever zombie map they came up with, Doris. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. So many people prefer the more grounded and yes, even the facility type of maps. I am firmly in the camp of the more fantastical and out there maps, absolutely, which is why I very much love the Tomb because dang it, look how beautiful this map is. Oh, and there is the Doppelgast all done. I don't think I have enough points to go here. So I think that means I need to go up top. I think I opened up that door. That's not great. I've actually never gone this direction before. We made it either way. We're fine. And now that that's in, we just need to wait for max ammo to get our last trial done. And I will switch to Deadwire because this cryo freeze is stealing my headshot points. Oh, and I almost forgot. People yell at me if I don't do this. I'm so sorry. We need to go on up here, get ourselves a Molotov, and then head on into this room and do the free perk Easter egg because it's so easy. I always get people, donuts, it's so easy. Why don't you do it? You're right. I just forget. I'm so sorry, but we did it. Come on, double tap. Death perception. Okay, it is what it is. Maybe we'll get better loot. And now that we got a max ammo, we can finish off this Easter egg. And there we go. Start the amalgam trial. Oh, but we've got a I'm gonna do the SAM trial first. An opportunity at a free perk and some extra points in salvage. I will always take that. Now we need to get kills from a lower elevation. That is a-okay. We'll just come on over here, head on up, bring them up here even more. Hello, slide on down, lightning strike them, and go to town. That should be an easy legendary. Nice. Let's go pick up all this salvage. And what do we got? Just an RCXD. Dang it. Anyway, let's do this amalgam trial now. He always spawns in right there, I think. So that way that can trap him. That's some good damage. Let's get him around around this pillar. Halfway there. Get him around this pillar. Wait for that zombie to spawn in. Where's that zombie spawning in? Up there. Well, that's lame. And, oh, wow. We got it. We got it. Nice. Pick it up and let's run. I hear another amalgam. That ain't great. But, of course, here we go. The last dark ether energy orb, whatever. Lifting up all of these rocks into here. Channeling the energy to there, which channels the energy all the way over to this beautiful wall. I just love the aesthetic of this map. Such a huge step up from Cold War zombies and Modern Warfare zombies, and Vanguard was pretty cool, but yeah, I'm gonna say this is a little bit better. But now, of course, we just need to get a triple pack-a-punch gun and the rest of our perks. Now, if you're a fan of the channel, you'll know that I think the PPSh is one of the more kind of sleeper builds we have here in Black Ops 6. It wasn't very good when it launched, but with the addition of double tap, I don't know if they stealth buffed it or anything, or if it was just the increase in rate of fire, but this thing is one of the, I'm not going to say best SMGs in the game, but it's definitely not bad anymore. With the right attachments, you can get this well over 100,000 DPS, which is my mark for what a good gun really is. And it does feel weird using this sort of magazine on it because it just looks not like a PPSh, but it is always nice not to worry about reloading. I know I got speed cola, but that was more so for the ice staff, which we're going to need, but we can fire quite a few shots. I'm gonna wait till we have double tap to really see how many rounds we can shoot before this thing cools down, because it feels like quite a bit of them. Feels like quite a bit. And triple pack-a-punch. Let's go. Let's see how this is gonna do against Doppelgast, against an amalgam on round 23. Oh boy, we don't have double tap yet here. That's okay, we're still doing all right. Some mimics behind us. Look at us go. We are playing the tomb. There's another mimic. And funnily enough, these grenades and equipment are still here. That's a pretty nice quality of life in case you want to come back to them. And there's that amalgam done overheated. That definitely felt like an excess amount of rounds. Like I said, once we get double tap, we'll have to test that out. And boy, we got lucky. Round 24 is a bug round, so we're gonna get a guaranteed max ammo. And I have some rounds in my PPSh, so I think we're gonna be able to test and see just how many rounds we can shoot before it overheats. Now, there's the max ammo. Let's get the Wonder Fizz to spawn in, get some double tap, and then we are gonna go 461. That's what we've got now. Oh, that goes so fast. 461 to 391. Is that just 70 rounds now? Oh boy, I feel like that might be a downgrade. Although I don't know if that's just because of the rate of fire or not. Very curious. That makes me less confident that we're going to be able to do this. I might have made just a big mistake. What I do also want to test, or just make sure is consistent, I want to get Vulture Aid here and see if the Vulture Aid drops are going to refill our ammo like they now do with the belt fed. Let's kill some zombies. Let's see, 332. I don't know if I picked up any ammo. And oh yeah, we picked up some ammo. We did. Okay, that is good. And you know what? We've got an amalgam, but I want to see, does it pick up this ammo too? Indeed it does. That's actually really nice. That's really good. Oh, and we can't just have these Grim Reapers lying around the floor without using them for fun. And then we can finish off this amalgam. I've got insta-kill on. That was a lot easier than it normally is. Let's go pick up our death machine. It does appear we only have 600 rounds in reserve for this PPSh. That is a tough one. Very much limiting your ammo supply. But now all we need is just triple armor, and then we'll be on our way to the boss. Another lucky double points at the beginning of the round. We are doing good with double points, man, because now we have tier 3 armor. Let's kill these zombies. Oh boy. And that should be good. Let's pick up all of these things, and I'm gonna flip the round. I think we're boss fight ready. Ether Shroud, we got some smokes, we got the PPSh, and one of my favorite pack punch camos from this year. I think this one goes incredibly hard. I love this one, Shattered Veils, and of course Terminuses, and Reckoning is good too. But yapping aside, let's take on this Sentinel Artifact. I am incredibly nervous for how this is gonna go. Obviously, the ice staff part of this is a non-issue. I don't think anybody has died ever in the first half of this boss fight because it does such a good job of explaining to you and telegraphing to you what it's doing. I'm happy that people do appreciate this boss fight mechanically now because it was really hard to beat the whole "it's just a mirror" thing before, which, you know, as a meme, it's funny, but also it's like, it's the Sentinel Artifact. It's so cool. But anyway, No more opinions, donuts, no more opinions. Let's take on this damage phase with the PPSh. Let's hope, can we do it? Can we do it? Please PPSh, please PPSh. No way. Oh, we're not gonna be able to do this. We're not gonna be able to do this. Oh no. Oh no, why would you do this? Oh, this is not gonna be good. This is gonna be rough. I think it's possible, but it's not gonna be very satisfying. I don't know if we can get the double kill. We're gonna go for it next round, not this round, but we'll go for it the next time. Oh, I'm especially worried about the final one. The final little challenge where we have to shoot it up there. Oh no. I think I had more time to shoot before double tap. I think double tap ruined this. Oh, we'll see. We will see. Like I said, we're not gonna do the double this time around. We are gonna let it go right there. We'll shoot down a charge shot, and then apparently I'm just gonna have to burst this thing. And hopefully, oh dude, I don't know. I don't know if we can get the double. That's charging up really fast. We might be able to. We might be able to. I don't know. I'm not holding my breath though. Okay. Gonna need to focus on this one. I will go Doppelgast. Okay, yep, there we go, there we go. We're gonna do Doppelgast first here. There we are, there we are. Let it go down, there we go, there we go. Let it go down. Okay, that's overheated, that's not good. Come on, over there. Maybe, do we have enough time? Let it go, let it go. Go, 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 come on, do we have enough? Do we have enough? Let's go, let's go. We got it, we got it, we got the double. We got the double and a max ammo, sweet. Okay. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Now we just gotta watch out for this zombie. We've actually got a pretty decent spot to take him out here. Let's just shoot one more shot like that. Sentinel Artifact, can we do it in one? No. Oh, we can. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, that gives me hope for this section of the fight here. Come on, give me a max ammo, pretty please. Thank you very much. And now I want to book it over here because the Doppelgast is gonna spawn in right there. Hi. Okay, so slide fast there, donuts. There we go. Couple slides in. Let's take care of these zombies first. Just like that. Take care of the zombies. Nice. You're not even a quarter of the way. That's okay. Maybe we can take some shots at you. Indeed we can. I want to get rid of that other zombie with the Sentinel Artifact on him. Boom, there you go. Lay it down. Go over here. And I think the coast is almost clear. Oh, that zombie though. Oh no. Oh no, it did it. Okay, I'm gonna Ether Shroud. Crap, this is too much time and I didn't switch weapons. Come on, go, go, go. Man, did they change that? That feels way too fast. Maybe double tap is just crazy. Okay, so we've started this new phase. We're gonna get a bunch of bosses in here, which means I do want to slow it down a little bit. We're gonna get an amalgam, some doppelgasts, and we've got this guy. Yep, there we go. Let's actually throw one of those in the middle. Slow those down. Oh, this is bad. I might need to use my death machine. This is always, in my opinion, the trickiest one because this mimic is weak to ice damage, which like that's the ice staff, so it tends to die before like the amalgam does or the other doppelgast does, the imbued doppelgast. So I always try to let it live for just a little bit longer than normal. And that doppelgast is almost dead, but so is that mimic. In fact, that mimic might be dead. It is. That's not good. Come on there, donuts. Don't miss. Don't miss. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, come on. Almost there. Whew. Didn't want to overheat. We're doing good. We're doing good. And this one, not gonna lie, I might just want to use my death machine for it. How much ammo do we got? We got 500 rounds. That's okay. Okay, he's right here. That's perfect. Let's take our death machine out. Maybe get up on here. Boom. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake here. Let's take out you. Thank you. Dude, I'm telling you, the death machine is fire. Get you out of here. And then let's take the zombie out. And then take you out. Switch you over. We'll do this. Come on. We almost got you. We got it. We got it. Now let's take this. We need a max ammo, pretty please. Kill all of the regular zombies. This is the important part. Thank you for the max. Eventually. This is where I've got to pace my shots, and it might feel pretty bad. I should have got a Casimir instead of a smoke grenade. I wanted to be cute with the smoke grenade, but well, I guess we'll try it out with the smoke grenade. First, we'll go into here and then go, go, go. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's go. This is a weird angle, but overheated. Okay, let's let it go down. Over here, up we go. Oh, overheated again. I'm gonna Ether Shroud here. Very good. Oh, how many is that? How many is that? Come on. Come on. Oh, this is so clunky. This is so clunky. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, there we go. That was so, oh Oh no. Like I said, I don't know if double tap is the reason that is, or that's just how it is once you get a triple pack-a-punched, but boy, that did not feel very good. I would 100% still stick to the drum mag, at least for this boss fight. From moment to moment gameplay, it wasn't honestly that bad, but the reload on the PPSh isn't that long, so with speed cola, which you're gonna get anyway, it's pretty negligible. This is not on the top tier of aftermarket parts that we've had in Black Ops 6, even though it's a pretty interesting idea. But as I said before, the PPSh is genuinely one of the better SMGs and definitely worth revisiting if you haven't already. And if for some reason you don't want to take my word for it, I got to round 60 with the PPSh while training on the tomb. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever posted. Be sure to give it some love here, and as always, stay beautiful.